Welcome to Rock Solid Productions, where in this episode we are going to check out the wireless charger stand from CharJenPro. Hey everyone, Gary here with Rock Solid Productions, and yes, I'm a game geek. I will admit that, as you know, the day is long. I love my video games, but I'm also all about smartphones and technology. And CharJenPro just sent me a new wireless charging stand, and the cool thing about it is the fact that it uses the Qi wireless charging standard, which means that it'll work with a number of different devices. It'll work with Samsung phones, it'll work with the latest iPhones, and what's nice, you no longer have to make a physical connection between your phone and an outlet to get it to charge. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this up on the bench, we're going to see what it all comes with, and we're going to test it out. Now, like I say, it is compatible with a wide variety of different phones. What I'm going to show here is my Samsung Galaxy Note 8 that again uses the Qi wireless charging standard. Now, I don't own an iPhone or any of those devices, but if it works with my Note, it should work with any other smartphone out there. So let's get started. So here we have the CharJenPro wireless charger stand on the bench, so we can take a really quick look at it. And for those of you who might be wondering why we are doing something on a cell phone and who is this CharJenPro, they actually make some really cool accessories for Macs and PCs and the Nintendo Switch. So that's how we got hooked up with CharJenPro to begin with. And just looking at the outside of the box, it does claim right on the front, wireless charger stand with USB charge port, modern ergonomic design with high quality materials with a soft ambient blue glow. Large 2-coil wireless charging area. That's really cool up here, so you can charge your phone either laying up or standing down, so portrait or landscape mode. Soft touch surface. It has an extra charging port too, so you can charge your tablet, a smartwatch, your headphones, an external battery pack, or another phone. It uses an external or a micro USB AC power port. Micro USB cable is included. I don't know if the power supply is. We'll find out if it is or not. Has your front soft blue ambient charging indicator. Premium construction, and again, that Qi standard, that is important. If you do have a Samsung phone or an iPhone that supports wireless charging, you want something that has this Qi wireless standard. On the back, just has your basic input information. You equals awesome, us equals grateful. That goes for us here at Rock Solid Productions as well. Input 9 volts, 1.6 amps, or 5 volts, 2 amp. Output is 9 volt, 1.1 amp, or 5 volts, 1.5 amp. So that tells me that this is not a fast charger. For fast charging, I believe it does need to be over 2 amps, but we'll find out for sure. USB output is 5 volt, 1 amp max, so that's for the separate tap on the side. So that's how it comes out of the box right there. Really simple and elegant in a lot of ways. Reminds me of some of the modern cordless phones, as odd as that sounds, that you might get today. There's a coupon in here for 20% off, plus 30% off, or a huge 40% off on your next CharJenPro product. Just go to www.charjenpro.com/iloveit, facebook.com/CharJenPro. You can follow us to get big discounts too, so good on them for some information like that in there. It does have your instructions here. We don't need the foam anymore. And for this, you know, pretty simple, straightforward. Again, the wireless charger meets Qi standards, which is able to charge all Qi compatible smartphones. Has your FAQs on the back. Note, safety instructions. Please use a certified AC adapter if using an adapter with less than the required specifications. Unstable charging may occur. Pretty simple and straightforward there. The nice thing about this too, make sure you keep an eye on the channel. We are working on a review of the CharJenPro Supercharger that you could use to power this. So something to keep in mind, 2 great products from CharJenPro that you could use together. For our test here, I'm actually using a KMD power supply. This is actually designed for the Nintendo Switch. You can get these from CastlemaniaGames.com, and if you use promo code ROX10, you can actually save 10% on your order. And what's nice on here is, specification-wise, it is 5 volt, 2.4 amp output, so it has more than enough current to power this. And it does come with a nice, very thick USB cable. That's nice. And about 4 feet long on the length here. And we are going to plug this in the back. So you have your 2 ports on the back. There's your USB output if you want to charge another device. There's your micro USB in, and plugs in just like that. So it is now plugged in and there is power on it. And I'm going to test out my Samsung Galaxy Note 8. And I'm going to test it 3 different ways. I'm going to try it without a case. I'm going to try it with a TPU case, which is just the thin rubbery type case. And then I actually have my hard plastic case. And I want to see if this will charge up, because I do have other induction chargers that will not charge through cases. So we will, there you can see the blue light just popped on. It is charging at this point. That's a good sign. And we're going to take it, we're going to turn it, I'm going to actually remove it so the light goes out. And I'm going to power my screen off. Now I'm going to take it and let's check landscape mode to see how that works. Might have to move it around just to get the coil to make contact. Lights on there. Phone just popped up and I'm charging, so it will charge in landscape now. It's actually on my Bixby button here. Where is it? Or no, it's on the power and the volume. So let's see there. It's charging right there. So this is nice for me because at work I actually listen to a lot of different stuff and I like having my phone in landscape mode, and I have a Logitech keyboard that I set my phone in. This is nice that I can use this in that place so I don't have to use the keyboard anymore. So now let's try our TPU cover here. These are nice because they're cheap and they offer basic protection. But the other thing that it does is it does move the phone somewhat away from the coil in the charger. So let's try first. We're charging. And again, we'll let the light go out, turn the phone off, go sideways. Looks like a little bit up. There we go. Just a matter of finding where the coil is on the phone. The light is on, phone is now charging. All right, so we'll charge through a TPU case. Let's try a hard plastic case. So here again, we have our hard plastic case. Fingers crossed. I have not found an induction charger that will charge through this case yet. And unfortunately, oh, wait. Nope, you can see the light is blinking down below. So it is not making sufficient contact with the coil in the phone. So let's pull it off. Let's see if sideways, if we can get anything. Same thing. So important to note that the type of case you have on your phone will make a difference. And what it's doing here is the difference between this case and the TPU case is basically how far the coil is being removed from the coil in the charging stand. That's making all the difference right there. I've been a huge fan of induction charging dating back to the original Palm Pre. That goes back to 2009. The touchstones were one of the reasons why I actually first adopted the Palm. The induction charging was amazing, and the fact that it could hold my phone in portrait or landscape mode, it was just super convenient. Not to mention that WebOS was perhaps one of the most elegant and easy to use operating systems ever, and painfully underrated. My tangent is over on WebOS. Still a fan. But the CharJenPro induction charger works perfectly. It works great on my Samsung Galaxy Note 8 here, and I would assume that it would work just as fine on other induction charging based phones like the iPhone X, the iPhone 8. The main thing, as we discovered here, depending on the case that you have, it may move your phone too far away from the coil inside on here so that your phone cannot charge. That's not a fault of the charger here. Any other induction charger that I've ever used has had the same issue. It's a matter of you can only put so much in here and have it reach so far out. It does work just fine with the TPU case on my phone, but it does not work with the hard plastic cases, so something for you to keep in mind. But other than that, I like the design. I like the fact that it can work in landscape or portrait mode. I just love using induction charging. It is so convenient to use. If you've never tried it, if you try it once, you're gonna be hooked I promise you at that. I do want to thank CharJenPro for sending me this. It works great, and if you want, you can order one with the link down below in the more info section. If you have any questions on the CharJenPro induction charger that we featured here, or anything in general, as always, feel free to leave a comment down below. You can also email me at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. We do answer all of our emails that we do get. You can also visit us on our Twitter page at RockSolid Studios. Send us a tweet, or visit us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/RockSolid Productions. Finally, you can also go and support the future of RockSolid Productions like some of these great people already have. For as little as $1 a month, you get early access to all of our videos. We'll give you shout outs in many of our videos, and you help form the future of our channel. I ask a lot of times, what do you think about X, Y, and Z? And our patrons do help us kind of form the future, and they get an early sneak peek at sometimes things that nobody else will ever see. So make sure that you join us at patreon.com/rocksolid for basically as little as $1 a month. You can learn a whole lot more. Finally, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That'll keep you up to date with any new piece of content that we have that comes out, including reviews such as this. And then if you hit that bell notification, you'll get a notification as well as soon as we update and upload new videos. We try to upload anywhere between 2 to 4 videos a week because content is king, and I want to make sure you are the most informed that you can possibly be. Again, this is the CharJenPro induction charger. It works great. I can see myself using this for the foreseeable future, and it does work with their supercharger as well. Don't forget to check out our review of that coming up very soon too. Thanks for watching. I am Gary with RockSolid Productions, and I will see you soon.